Good morning, afternoon, and evening, Four Winds. It's been a while, but I'm glad to be back and bringing you some fun information. This past week was another big step for Four Winds as we opened up the new hotel, and it did not lack in pomp and circumstance.
There have been many great days in Pokagon history, and today is one of those days. I've been involved in our tribal government since 1995, following our federal recognition in 1994, and it's hard to believe how much we have accomplished in the past 28 years. The continued success of the Four Winds casinos and our ability to make a financial investment of this size would not be possible without the experience of our incredibly talented Four Winds Casino operation team. We couldn't be more proud of the results, and we are extremely excited for the public to experience everything Four Winds South Bend has to offer.
And with that, I'd like to officially welcome you to the grand opening of our new 23-story hotel tower here at Four Winds South Bend. You know, anything like this has to start with a vision, has to start with an idea, has to start with a dream. And I'll steal a John Lennon quote. A dream you dream alone is only a dream, but a dream you dream together is reality. This is reality. Thank you.
Wow, was that fantastic or what? Hello, Four Winds. I'm here from my new office. I really wanted to have a fireplace. I'm not in my own new office. I'm in one of our hospitality suites up here on the hospitality floor. Throughout this tour, you'll see other aspects of the property. We've showed you some of them previously, but you're going to see the finished product, and man, is it spectacular. We're really, really proud of all the hard work that everyone has put into the project, and we finished, on time, which is remarkable with everything through the pandemic that we've all been through. This has been a project that's 5 years in the making, and we finally could look around and say, wow, look what achievement we made together, because it really took hundreds of men and women, employees, consultants, business partners, the ownership's support of the council and the PGA. It's been a spectacular journey, and when you come and see this property, I think you'll agree, it sets a new standard, a new bar, not only for hospitality offerings in this area, but really nationally. It's just spectacular. The past week was filled with all types of pre-opening activities, opening events and activities, and every one of those went completely, amazingly well. And it didn't happen by accident. All of your hard work, dedication, your teamwork, putting your heart into it was so apparent to all of our guests, both the citizens and our guests externally that came to visit. Nothing but praise for the operation, but more importantly for our staff. Time and time again, I got stopped with how great the service is, how genuine, how friendly. I can't thank you enough. And it really, all of you that have been here for a while and those new to the team, that's what we're about. Our competition can have nice things, good food, nice table games, nice slots. You're the X factor. Our service has always made the difference. We always lead the industry with really high service score marks. And at the end of the day, our customers continue, our guests continue to come back over and over and over again because of the service that you provide. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep doing that. It works, and it's worked. The properties together have served over 6 million guests this year, and I'm sitting here in South Bend, as you're aware, and over 2.5 million visitors this year came to South Bend, and that number will also just continue to grow. What you're doing works. We're going to be over 3,000 strong over the next couple of weeks as we fill in some of the openings here in South Bend and the other properties. And that's a big number. It's a big statement, and it's a big task for all of us to work together and have the same guest experience at all 4 properties. And you do a really wonderful job of that. I thank you for that. And one of the things that are new here at South Bend is the spa. This is our first entry into the spa field. It is outstanding. When you see this facility, you won't believe it. It rivals anything in any big city or Vegas, and I think it'll give us one more tool in our toolbox to make the Four Winds properties the destination to come to. we're finally getting through the winter here. Spring is coming. It's right around the corner. With that comes better weather, and I thank you for dealing with the weather and coming to work through all the tough times. Hopefully we can look in the rear view mirror about that soon. With the spring coming and summer coming, lots on our table for all the properties. New Buffalo has an extremely robust entertainment schedule that you'll see more and more, like really big acts coming through. Some of them are acts that we've done many times because they work, and we're also going to be bringing in new acts, different demographics, younger, older. I think you'll be quite surprised and pleased with what you see there. And we're doing that to make sure we have a lot of attention in New Buffalo with our entertainment offering. It works for us, and it brings new people to the property that maybe don't like to gamble, but like to have a great night out, great service, great entertainment, great food, all the things we're known for. So keep please doing that if you can. I know you can. And we watch our ACEs scores really closely, and you're doing really well. Through thick and thin. We do everything we can to keep our staffing levels up, and we'll continue to do that. And for those of you that continue the good fight, I can't thank you enough. Our scores indicate that no matter whether we're short-staffed or fully staffed, you deliver over and over and over again. That's what makes Four Winds so unique. So thank you. Please come down and visit South Bend when you have an opportunity as a guest, and we're glad to show you around. Thank you so much for all you do.
Thank you, Frank. On Tuesday, February 21st, South Bend Security held 2 mock scenarios in the new hotel. The first was a dual effort between the security and facilities departments in order to practice the steps needed if a fire were to occur in the hotel.
We're up on the 5th floor and the alarms are going off by the linen rooms.
The scenario consisted of a fake fire being reported from the 5th floor linen room. Facilities then notified security, and security stepped into high gear. Security checked rooms looking for guests, played by employees, to get them to evacuate and to get to safety. One of the scenarios was a guest that needed assistance exiting the hotel. Security used a stair chair to assist the guest out of the room and down the stairs, seeing how during a fire the elevators would not be an option. Overall, the fire evacuation mock was a success. It helped our teams to have a better understanding of the process while also helping them figure out what things they can improve on. Later that same afternoon, the South Bend security team, along with agencies from around South Bend that included Tribal Police, the South Bend Fire Department, and Notre Dame Police, all came together to perform an active shooter drill on the 2nd floor of the new hotel. We also had representatives from additional area agencies in attendance just to observe. This exercise was the first of its kind for all of the departments to work together in this type of environment. The scenario included an assailant that had already injured many people, scattered up the grand staircase and throughout the 2nd floor. The victims were each tagged with specific injuries that helped the emergency crews determine what actions needed to be taken, while at the same time the police were securing the scene. I have to be honest and say that as an observer, the atmosphere was quite tense, but at the same time being able to watch it all unfold gave me a sense of security, now knowing that if such a situation were to happen, the right people would know what to do and how to do it. I appreciate the fact that our management team had the foresight to do these kinds of drills before we opened the new hotel in order for our staff to gain a new level of knowledge that typically only comes from real-life situations. So I personally would like to thank the security management team for helping to prepare key employees through this experience. And before I sign off of most of these videos, I typically end by saying be kind to one another, Four Winds. Well, the past couple of months have been exciting, but at times challenging. It affects each and every department, as well as each and every employee in a different way. We work in an environment that can be a lot of fun, but at the same time be a bit stressful. Taking a moment to be nice to a fellow employee might just turn around their entire mood. You could actually make their day. So when you have a chance to extend a warm welcome, a friendly hello, or possibly even some gratitude, do it. You never know what someone else is going through and the impact you can make. I hope you all have a great week. As always, be kind to one another, Four Winds. Have a great day.